Hey, hey, praise God. Whew, it's Friday. God be the glory. I challenge you guys. I want to challenge you guys today, especially you young people who walk into these different environments in Target, Walmart, laundromats, beauty shops, barber shops, wherever you go. And somebody, man, just happens to step on your toes. And I mean, not literally, just bumps into you, sit there and stares at you, give you all kind of attitude, and you ain't did anything to them. Right? You're not even having a bad day. You're having a glorious day. But I challenge you. I challenge you today to be humble and do the right thing. I want you guys to understand today the reason why I'm saying I have a point. I want you to go to the end of my video because it's going to break off. We only have so many minutes. So go to my YouTube channel and catch up to last. I got something I want to share with you guys. But one of the reasons why I'm telling you this is because I have been arrested on 2 or 3 different occasions, in my life for something that I didn't do. You understand? And I want you guys to understand, when the police come, when someone calls the police, first of all, if you're not at fault, you got to understand that the police are responding to the dispatch. Okay? So whatever's being said, if somebody lies, so you got a knife, you got a gun, you did this, you did that, that's how they respond when they come, even though you haven't done anything, which the law should be changed. It should be a harsh penalty for people who call the police on people who lie. Because, see, this is where a lot of stuff come from. This is why you got to learn to put your hands up. You got to learn how to comply. And those few seconds can change the dynamics of everything and probably save your life. Please, listen and hear me out. Like I say, this is going to break off to something else, pick up at the end. Anyway, for example, years ago, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Blockbuster Video. This was years ago in Chicago. It's shut down now. And it proves my point. They probably was going out of business then because of what they did to me. But anyway, I had seen, looked at my bank statement, which a lot of people don't do. They don't look at their bank statements and look at different things that's being charged. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't seriously. I'm telling you, because people buy so much and do so much, they don't pay attention. But I'm one of them meticulous kind of guys. I pay attention to everything. So anyway, it was a charge on my thing. I think it was like $35, $45. What the hell is this? It's Blockbuster. Because I used to go every week to get them VHS movies. That was my downtime, pulling movies. So, anyway, they had charged me for the movies, buying, not renting, buying. What the hell? So anyway, I had called the girl, man, the lady about it and woo, this, right? And she said, no, you never brought them back, so we just charged them like you bought them and so on. I say, ma'am, I took them movies. I say, listen, when I come get movies on Friday, I come back and drop them in that box on Sunday. She said, okay, let me check the shelf, So she checked the shelf, and amazingly, she found them fast. That's what was the first thing that was suspicious. She said, okay, we'll recredit this back to your account and so on. So I said, yeah, I'll be up to get some movies, something like that or whatever. But, there was some attitude, but no anger. This lady called the police and told them that I threatened her. Did I? No, why would I be saying this now? So listen, so they restrained me. They locked me up. I stayed in jail a couple of days or whatever. But when they continued, I went to the court. Next month, the lady judge, and I there's a lot of people in there, but I know she read through the papers, the way me and her had the eye-and-eye contact. See, you got to understand, man, there's no retribution, no retribution, you know what I'm saying? Or reparations, I'm sorry. There's no reparations, man, when you inconvenience people's lives, man, for something that somebody just say off the street and come lock you up. You understand? So the point I'm trying to make is this now, today. Listen, man, anytime somebody do anything to me, especially when there's no video or no audio, you know what I'm saying? I file a complaint. If I'm able to walk through it humbly and I have to chew rocks, you know what I'm saying? Because I be angry just like you. It's just that it's all about how you respond to it. And when you do, make sure you be detailed. If you got witnesses or people standing around, make sure that they hear. You got to be elaborate, detailed about the time. Always look at the clock. Man, put it all in writing. You see what I'm saying? People be angry about that, man. See, listen, one thing that I notice about something is that people love corruption. People that are very insidious, man. This is something that they're used to doing, conniving, sneaky. You understand? Hey, look, but they hate to become transparent. Like I told you, they hate to be exposed. You see what I'm saying? Because it's so embarrassing to them and to their family. When you don't fall into the lunacy, man, they become transparent. Everybody can see, especially if they put them on media. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you put them on social media. But also be careful. When you take pictures of other people and you take video or recordings of other people, make sure you check the laws of your state. See, in Illinois, you can't record without, other people's requests unless it's a public place or something like that. But you got to check your laws. But like I said, I wanted to share something with you guys because it's a lot of strange things be happening. So listen to this here. So I'm at the fitness center and I'm way upstairs in the back, 6:50 a.m., March the 30th in the morning, way up in the back, just getting my workout in. You know what I mean? So this guy come in, about 39, Caucasian. He could have been Arabian or something, with his hood over his head, kind of thin guy, his sweatpants falling all off of him, but it was something that was off about him, right? So see this big room right here with all these bikes? Okay, it's like 30 bikes in here from the front to the back. So you imagine, I'm the only one in here, right? So I got my phone from my radio is playing, which plays low. They have a building radio that's blast over to the top. He comes in, he has his phone, his ears. You know them pieces y'all walk around with, them white bits in your earplugs? So he had those in. So he went all the way to the back. See that area there? He was all the way in the back, sit back there, right? So when he came in, he waited for a good 5 minutes, right? But like I say, the vibe was off. And then he said, "Sir, can you turn your volume down on that?" So instantly, but you got to understand, I was anticipating something because I seen in the eyes his whole persona. He don't look like he had a weapon or anything. He just looked like it was something about him. He had some type of authoritative position too, maybe a police. But if you look up and look around, you can see there's no cameras, there's no audio. It's only him and I in this area. You understand what I'm saying? So I felt very uncomfortable. But anyway, I had put my earphones out, my earplugs out of my pocket. And what I did was I put them in, just listen to my music, even though I know something strange about this. Do you know 5 minutes later, he got up and walks towards the door to leave. And then I said, "Hey," "Man, you leaving?" And he said, "Yeah, smile." But see, then his whole attitude confirmed, when he did that, it confirmed everything that I had been thinking anyway. But I just didn't know what it was. See, so what I'm saying to you guys, man, when you're in situations like that, when you have no witnesses, you have no cameras, you have no audio, you gotta walk around. You gotta pay attention, man, to what's going on. You can't be walking around, with your head in the clouds. You can't be oblivious. You have to be aware. You have to be vigilant, man. You understand? Because see, it's all kind of people got all kind of things going through their minds. And like I said, his whole attitude, he told him and said he couldn't even compose himself. Whatever he had manufactured in his mind, it didn't work. And then, like I say, once he seen that it didn't work, he got up and he just walked out, with a ignorant look, because like I say, I was the only one there to see it, so it was no witness to what he just did and everything he said to me or whatever. And he didn't say it with an attitude, but I suspect this. I You see that when people come through different places, man, they mind their attitude, man. You never know what people's minds is at. See, so I suspect the previous video, you understand, that has some kind of connection because coincidentally I was there the day before. So listen, let me bring you up to speed to something else. When you go to different places, man, like a fitness center or exercise place where you work out the bike trail or where they walking, they swimming or whatever, let me tell you something about people who work out, if you don't understand. It's a few things. These people are serious about their routine, man. I'm not talking about the people in the beginning, they babes, because the ones in the beginning, they just trying to get their muscles and their tone together. It's a hard line before you cross over to that discipline and that routine thing. But once you become routine and you start working out for years, it's like a job. It's like food, man. So the point I'm trying to make is that when people come through the door or when they come on the trails or come in the pool or come in the water, it's something in their eyes. It's like the Rocky movie, like Eye of the Tiger. It's something in their eyes and the way they move. They move fast, like they know exactly where they're going and they know how much time they got to do what they got to do. I got to go to this machine. I got to go to that machine. I got to work on my legs. I got to work on my arms. I got to work on my abs. And everybody be doing the same thing. And it's so routine and robotic that everybody, their craft is like it's correlated. Everybody is moving and connecting to each other and passing they speak. It's a certain kind of vibe and it's a certain kind of joy. You understand? So if you out of place, you wouldn't even know it. Because, see, you coming into an environment that's really just connected, but it's not connected. You see what I'm saying? It's like a spiritually connected. See, and when you stand out from everybody else, man, you wouldn't even know it. It's a natural gregarious environment, and you wouldn't even understand it. And so when people come in, like I said about this guy, what I say, his vibe was off. For somebody to come up like 6 in the morning, to be coming in with a hood pulled over your head, your clothes falling off you, you coming in for something else. Why? I don't know. See, that's not my business. But for you to come in there where I was, out of all that place, I'm upstairs in the back in the room where there was no audio, there was no TV. Do you think he was gay? No, I don't think he was gay. I just think that he knew who I was, and he had manufactured something in his head. Like now, like I told you about the video. You know what I'm saying? So he knew, and whatever he tried to do, once he see it didn't work, he left. You see what I'm saying? That's my point. So what I'm saying is you cannot be oblivious in these different areas, in these different places, man. You see what I'm saying? You got to be aware of your surroundings, and you have to be careful. You got to learn how to respond to different things in different situations. You understand? Like I say, the other thing is that when you go to different places like that, you don't naturally have to be like this guy. Some people come in there, man, and they would think they'll be offended because you want to use different machines, and they'll sit there with their phone text messaging like I pay my membership too. Yeah, but you didn't come to pay your membership to come hold up machines, man. See, you'll be so into your text messaging or whatever you're doing playing tablet games, and you don't know people on the schedule, and it's only many amount of machines to do certain things, and you will sit there offended, man. Instead of go sit on a bench somewhere, sit on the stairs. When you take your break, you'll hold up and you'll be looking like somebody that did something to you. But also, people who work out, they respond to their texts, but with, like I say once again, because of their focus, they respond and keep on doing what they're doing. They don't sit there and hold the machines up like that because they understand that people coming behind them and they have to use the machines. Once again, that vibe. But this guy who I'm talking about the other day, this guy, if you understood and seen the video that I did the day before, you know I'm talking about you, and you're probably embarrassed. Like I say, once again, people, when you make people who manufacture, people who are part of corruption, insidious type people, convoluted type people, conniving, you know, these people hate to be exposed and be revealed, especially when they fail at what they do, because it's embarrassing to them, it's embarrassing to their family, and it's embarrassing to everybody who knows them. And like I say, when they run cameras and been focused on you, see the thing, but he did the whole little thing he did. This little charade took about 15 minutes. You understand? Everything that he did. But if they run the cameras back and see, he'll be like a dog with a tail tucked in, trying to hide and duck and go through every corner, because nobody knew what he said or what he did but him. And like I said, he didn't do it with anger, attitude, but it was about how he tried to, you know, what he tried to do. You know, for whatever reason. Like I say, I don't know if he was a police or whoever he was, but he was somebody, and he tried to get some type of, and that's the thing too. When you come out and you start your day, man, you ain't trying to run into no drama, man. You ain't trying to run into all that, man. You trying to come out with joy, man. That's to kick your day off. Try to avoid all them kind of people who trying to throw your day off, trying to steal your peace. You know, a lot of times be jealousy and all kind of stuff because they can't keep up with their own routines. A lot of them coming chasing, looking for these different women in these places, man, and come for that very reason. And you would have no idea. They just sit there and just stare at the women. They ain't coming there, do no push, don't do nothing. Those are dangerous people too. Be careful, man. But listen, come back. We on something else. But I wanted to get that to you. I challenge you. Like I say, go to my YouTube channel and you get the back end of this, right? But like I say, I challenge you from now on, man. Listen, and pass it on. Listen, don't lay here and engage in a negative way, because that's what we do. I mean, what you gonna do? Somebody do something wrong with you, most of us respond in that way, because we got to defend ourselves. We got to throw them dukes up. Hey, we got to throw them dukes up, you know? So, I mean, it's kind of natural, man. But like I say, build it in your head before you even walk out the door, how you going to respond to negative things. Okay, y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all. I got some other kind of videos now. Be good. God bless you. I don't come to you with the Bible, but it's always about God, baby. It's always about God. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. What's up? Talk to daddy. Oh, yes, it can be. That's what you want to be, right? The only way. Oh, man, no doubt. No need to be. Oh. Right at the door, baby. I'm trying hard to relax, but I just can't keep still. I can hear your cargo saying, that's me, baby. Oh. But I know so little about what love is. Love is me, baby.